This short video explains some key events in the history of film editing. We begin our story of film editing with the Lumiere brothers. Their invention of the cinematograph in the 1890s was a new way of presenting images. It was the first ever use of proper stop-motion film. Using this machine, they created a number of films, each lasting about 45 seconds. The most famous of these today, largely known as the first ever film, is Exiting the Factory, which unsurprisingly shows workers leaving the factory gates. This showing was the first time that an audience had seen moving pictures projected onto a screen. As you can see, the clips were taken in one shot on the same camera with no moving angles or cuts. There was no form of actual editing at this stage. The camera was set up, the film was exposed, and that was that. It was George Mealy's who was the father of special effects. He started to piece clips of footage together in different ways to create stories that would otherwise have been difficult to show. For example, his video The Conjuror shows him disappearing, reappearing, turning into a woman, etc., and it was all done by patching negatives together or pausing and playing the camera at different times. It was the first time anyone had ever seen anything like this on a screen, and in their ignorance it was believed to be true footage at the time. At the same time, Thomas Edison was working on recording sound. He invented the phonograph in 1877. While other inventors had produced devices that could record sounds, Edison's phonograph originally recorded sound onto a tinfoil sheet and was the first machine able to reproduce the recorded sound. This, of course, was of paramount importance to the film industry. His machine was combined with film cameras to create footage with sound. At the start of the 20th century, work started on the use of colour film, and Warner Brothers brought Technicolor to the game in 1916. It was a second major process after Britain's Kinemacolor, and the most widely used colour process in Hollywood from 1922 to 1952, known and celebrated for its saturated levels of colour. The Wizard of Oz and The Sound of Music are both 1939 films renowned for their use of special effects and colour. It is disputed which one was officially the first film made in colour, as Wizard of Oz was made first, but Sound of Music released first. By this time, all of the key elements of filmmaking that we have today were in use: filming, editing, sound, and colour. All of these principles of editing have been refined over the years to an extremely high quality. These principles have become so perfected that films like James Cameron's Avatar from 2009 are able to be made. Films like this are products of all four principles combined to create an excellent result, and in fact this film in particular is widely thought of as the best edited film ever. So there you have it, a brief history of the people and technology involved in film editing throughout the years.